Hey y'all. Dario, how I get to the? Hey y'all. Can y'all see me? Can y'all hear me? Cause I can't see myself. Dario, how I get to the? Hey y'all. Okay, yeah. Can y'all hear me? Cause I can't see myself. Dario, how I get to the? I'm trying to get to the live comment. Is there a way for me to get to the live comments on the app? Well, not the app, but the. Y'all know what I'm saying. Is there a way for me to get to the live comments? Hey y'all, what's the tea? Well, not the app, but the. Y'all know what I'm saying. Is the girls in here? Girls, are y'all in here? I had to turn it off on y'all. I did it on. I'm trying to figure out how to see y'all comments. Because I know y'all probably talking. I'm trying to get it together, y'all. I told Dario I was ready, and then I can't see the comments. But I can see y'all comments here. So, what's the tea? Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy, the Boom Tag did it. You know, all of those things are the things. And tonight we are here on the Chasing Reality After Show. I hope y'all got y'all champagne nog because I got my champagne nog. And we finna do our big one. So we're going to do a recap of the show real quick. Y'all stay tuned because the Boom is here and in live and in full motherfucking effect. And Dario, drop the recap, please, baby. So it's trip time, y'all. Listen, we are pulling up in Tennessee at the cabins, baby.
I need to save things with Isaac. I'm joking.
Look at what you blessed me with today. I came up this mountain to save my goddamn man. Jay's car did not break down.
Where is Oliver?
I mean, if we get to fighting in the cabin, bitch, we get stuck, because I'm not coming back down this mountain.
Outside of, that little situation last night.
Are you okay from it?
I don't know what the fuck happened.
Like spaghetti. And caffeine. Pick up food for tonight. We can do the brunch and all that. No, we're gonna get the brunch. I just asked it though, but okay. You got it. We already talked about a collective list of shit that everybody like to eat, and the boys are supposed to be cooking the brunch shit. Oliver Twist, get out my face. Dominique, move over. Oh, say God, Dwayne. I'm not a motherfucking thinking cap, goddamn. That's the shit right there, boy.
Right.
And saying that type of language to a bitch like me, who was probably smarter than all y'all hoes combined. Did y'all bring y'all thinking caps? Everybody trying to get on the same page. Like, nothing should be really taken personal at this time.
What's so controlling about wants to be respected? She's a lady. Give it to her, period.
Why y'all old men up so complicated?
Hey,
trust me, they won't meet up.
In comes Jimmy the Cricket.
He's heard that you had this bomb to drop on him from several people, and one of those people is somebody that you're very, very close to.
They're taking private conversations where people who know me are talking to some people that want to see if they can find dirt on me.
I'll talk to my homegirl.
Okay.
I'll talk to my quick. Hug me. You know I'm a hugger. I like to hug things out.
Can I say something? I want to address my dear Willa. So yeah, from this point, let's just make an attempt to get to know each other. Okay. And bury the hatchet.
I can't believe you got your bald-headed ass in front of that camera and tried me, girl, Oliver. Yeah.
What happened?
Oh, you don't show up to nothing, sister.
I don't remember saying that at Oliver's event. If I did, I want to apologize.
I'm sure she won't get her bald-headed ass in front of another camera and try me.
You asked me to drop my pen, Rico. Like, if we're gonna unfold it, we gotta unfold the whole thing.
Yeah, I also asked you what was the reasoning for doing it all in the first place, and you never answered that.
You say you ride my nigga face, I say you live with your mama. Bitch, deal with it.
Okay, let me just go outside and mace her, and we could just move on. Why are you having trouble accepting his apology?
I'm sorry that I'm trying to go high, and you're still trying to go low. So baby, check yourself.
Hey y'all, we back. Am I back? Okay. So y'all know we came here tonight just to get into a few teas and things of the things of the things. And of course, I am hitting on my Lavish Hookah. Make sure you guys are following Lavish Hookahs official. That's hookahs with an S on Instagram and tap into my hookah business. It got the best hookahs in Atlanta, period. So how did y'all feel about tonight's episode? How did y'all feel about it? Because I got a few, how can I say this? Sorry, y'all. I got a few takebacks from tonight's episode, and we're gonna get into those. But I want to know how y'all felt about tonight's episode. Like, what did it give for y'all? Hi, Cameron. What's going on? I had to get my the live chat together. Okay, there we go. There we go. Okay. Now tonight, of course, we started out going on our cabin trip or whatever the case may have you. And let me tell y'all, this is probably one of the best things. Well, no, first we started out at Jay's Jay's event. Jay's model casting call. So we're gonna watch a quick clip of Jay's model casting call real quick, and then we're gonna talk about, that day and how those things went. And Daria, if you're ready, you can run that clip. Oh, well, he's not ready yet. No, we're gonna talk about that. We're gonna get into the cabin trip. Y'all got y'all drink, because every time tonight y'all hear me say champagne, nog, whatever, I need y'all to sip. I see Chalk Kelly Kills 124 said, "Why is Dominique holding back?" Yes, Dario. Yes. What do you mean? What do you mean by that? You said yes because Dominique is too much. It's like he's trying to cause a problem, and it don't need to be a problem. Okay, so I don't think he was trying to cause a problem. It was just like he was getting back in that moment. Like he didn't really get to say what he wanted to say at the thing, because they got in a brawl. So I feel like he was getting his moment. Like he was working his set. That's all I can say about that. I don't think he's holding back, but y'all just have to keep watching because it's not over yet. He's gonna say what he needs to say. Trust me. Who did I share a room with? I ended up sharing a room with Neat because, however, I did not feel comfortable sharing a room with Aaron, knowing that I was dating someone, and I also, I was dating someone, and on top of me dating someone, it was just like, I want to be respectful. I don't want to be disrespectful, and knowing how he felt or how he feels still currently. Yeah, So, wait, I can't see how many people in the live chat, y'all. No, when I got there, let me tell y'all, I was gonna, hey Julie, I was gonna get in the room with Aaron. I did not mind it at first. But once I realized that he was really serious, because I wouldn't mind it. But the fact that he was really feeling very frisky with me, I did not want to go that route, only because of the Tramiel, catch that tea. But no, I just didn't want to go that route, y'all, because let me tell y'all, and we're gonna talk about that too, the sugar daddy part. We're gonna talk about that. But the thing about it is, when it's time to be, when I'm dating someone, I like to continue to show that respect when I'm dating someone. So I wouldn't disrespect the person that I'm dating. I don't care if we're in a relationship or not. And it's funny because I had a conversation with my friends the other day about that. But it's just like, I wouldn't do that. I try to be as very much respectful, regardless if we are in a relationship or, like I said, if we just dating. And me and that guy are still together. So I just did not want, and I know that I know that we were filming, and even if he wasn't filming, like I just made it my business to take my ass in the room with Unique. If I was single, would I be interested in Aaron? If I was single, let me say this. I would have to know more about Aaron. Like Aaron would have to open up for me to be a little bit more interested in him. But however, I will say Aaron's vibe is nice. He is a nice, he does have a nice vibe, nice aura. He just gotta chill out. I like niggas that act like they don't like me. I like to be the chaser. I don't like no nigga chasing me. I'm just playing, y'all. I'm just playing. Let's see. I'm still reading y'all comments. I am currently dating someone. We're not in a relationship, but we have been dating for 7 months. I'm taking this time slow because normally I'll date and then be in a relationship date 2 months. Be done told you I love you the 3rd month. We be in a relationship on month 3, and then a year later, child, we ain't together no more. Yeah, I ain't got time for that. What's up, y'all? Welcome to Talk Live Tuesdays with Tad. This is Talk Live Wednesdays with Tad because we're gonna be up on here tonight. Next, I need to bring my flat irons. Yes, baby, do a bump and curl. Period, Cameron. I saw a comment that said, "So, are you looking for a sugar daddy?" I'm not looking for a sugar daddy. Let me tell y'all this. I'm a very expensive kind of girl, as you can see. I just took the tag off of this just to sit on the show. You know what I'm saying? And it's not about like that's just how I grew up. Like I like the finer things in life, and it's not about having a sugar daddy. It's about having someone that doesn't mind spending the money on me because I'm not gonna beg you. Like for Valentine's Day, my man bought me some McQueens. He bought me Versace glasses. He bought me things are the things that he know that I don't really care for material things. But if you gonna buy me material things, it has to be like the top tier of the top tier. So, I don't want a sugar daddy. I just want somebody that can support my lifestyle because if you can't support my lifestyle, I can support my own. And what do I need you for? Baby, 7 months, baby, you married, taking it slow. Baby, I am not. Yes, let me tell y'all what is the extent or the deadline on dating for y'all? I'm not a Libra. I'm a Cancer. My ex was a Libra though. What are my thoughts on Willa? I like her. She seems misunderstood. I love Willa. Willa is my girl. Willa gonna always be my girl. I feel like when everybody else was like, giving Willa a hard time, I actually took the time out to understand Willa and understand like where she was coming from as a person, and just to know like how she feels deep within, the hurts that she's been going through, the things that she's dealt with in her life. So I think that in that moment, I feel like if they would have just gave her a chance, then but we'll get into that. We're gonna run some clips. But I love Willa. I think Willa is definitely misunderstood. But Willa is the girl y'all seen there tonight is not the same Willa today. She's not that same girl. She's not that same girl. She is not that same girl. Did I get into the hot tub? Yes, I did get into the hot tub. I got into the hot tub actually the night before. That's why Rico was like, he didn't want to get in there because all the people was in there. But I got in there. It was me, Willa, excuse me, y'all. It was me, nigga. It was me, Neek. Oh, excuse my language. YouTube don't block us. But it was me, Neek. When Neek didn't get in, it was me, Willa, Drew. It was somebody else in that hot tub too that night too. I can't remember who it was. Dario, are we ready for the first clip? Mark is great. I do care for material things, but I don't care for material things. Like, you missed the point. The point was I don't want someone to buy. Because I can buy the things myself. But the point was I don't need someone to do it for me because I don't care. You can't. I may have 3 or 4 designer shoes in this house, literally, but I don't. It's not something that I go out and buy. I don't just go out and buy Balenciaga this, Balenciaga that. I'm not in the bitch, baby. This is boohoo right here. Like I love a high low fashion. This is Urban Outfitters. Like I don't have to have the name brand things, but if I want them, I want them, and you should be able to supply that. Thank you. Case closed. That's case. You clearly didn't get the point. Don't start me tonight, cause baby, just know my voice got magic power. You don't keep it cute in the comments, you get the boot. Troy, love yourself first and pull it together because you have a lot going on and you need to put the drinks down. Actually, no, I don't have a lot going on. What you saw going on then, like I said, and where we are now, that was months ago. We're in a whole totally different space. My life is great, actually. That's why I'm sitting here sipping champagne and you sitting here watching me. Thank you. What's the tea with you and Aaron? There's no tea. There's no tea. Thank you, Kwanzaa. I can't respond back to y'all, but y'all can say what y'all want to say to me. That's not how this works. Because if you don't want me to get competitive, then you can get blocked. This is the boom room, y'all. Period. Shout out to all my boom. Shout out to the boom squad that's out there. My favorite part of the trip was actually going to, which we'll see next time, when we went outside to the city. That was my favorite part. That was my favorite part of the trip. Just being able to be with everyone. No, I'm lying. My favorite part of the trip would have to be the conversation we had the last night. Let me tell you, I can't do a lip gloss line. Oliver doing a lip gloss line, but I took some pointers from Oliver when he said he put chapstick on first and then put the lip gloss on top of it because I was wondering why the lip gloss is always so sticky. And it actually works. It does make your lips look very beautiful. So I do have like some Vaseline here, and I have like a Sephora lip gloss here that I found in my car that I had been looking for forever. And yeah, I drink too much. When was the last time you seen me drink? You don't even know me. I'm confused. The cabin wasn't stocked with food because we like it's real life. So we literally drove up to the cabin, got there, had to figure out the menu, had to figure out everything that we were gonna get, everything that we were gonna do. And yeah, we had to really like get our life together when we got there. It was real. When you go out of town and you get an Airbnb, is the Airbnb already stocked with food? Bye, King King. Have a nice night. Did you think Wayne was shading Willa knowing damn well she went to culinary school asking you how much people buy? Huh? Did you think Wayne was shading Willa knowing damn well she went to culinary school asking you know how much people buy? Asking you know how much people to buy for? Oh no, I don't think he was shading her. I don't think he was shading her. It's champagne. He acting like I'm up here drinking hard liquor. Andario, are we ready for the clip? Okay, y'all. We're gonna get the fashion clip for Jay's show going really quick, and then we're gonna be right back.
Hello. I'm good. What's your hi, Christian. I am Javon. I am the designer behind Jae Amour. So we're gonna have you walk back to that back corner and then walk up to this and then go back. All right.
Now that's what I've been needing. No, she's not new to this.
All right. So, how did y'all feel about the girls y'all saw walking in Jay's show? It was Valentine's Day weekend, so it was sweet to see Jay get some flowers from his man. Also, I just popped up because I was literally in the area, and Jay was like, Jay and Willa was like, they were at his thing and whatnot. So I was like, well, I'm a pop up, and I didn't tell production I was popping up. I didn't tell nobody I was popping up. I just popped up.
Hey, Troy.
Oh, I can't see your name. Hey, Raven, what's up?
How are you?
I'm doing pretty good. What's going on? What's the tea?
Nothing much. I just wanted to make a comment on the apologies that were given this evening.
Mm-hmm. Talk to me about it.
It's always interesting to me that whenever someone says you did such and such to me, the response is, well, I will apologize if I did XYZ.
Mm-hmm.
And that's not an apology. And every single person that apologized tonight added if. Rico Cassadine, Drew, every time they did an apology, it was if I did this, if I did that. And it's like, that's not an apology. I think that it was good that they apologized, but that stuck out to me because people do that, just in real life. And it's always weird to me. It's not an if I'm telling you, you did this, you did it.
Right.
So I thought that part was interesting. Yeah.
But I think that, yes, I do feel like that is like kind of it's not an apology. If you say I will apologize if, or if you give it if, like I'm apologizing, but like you have to give an apology. I'm sorry for X, Y, and Z, and I won't do it again. Or I'm sorry that I did this and it made you feel this way. I did not need to make you feel that way. Like, so I definitely do agree, but I think that that's something that a lot of people have to learn when giving an apology. It's all about the accountability in that moment. And to take accountability, you have to take accountability exactly for what it is. And I will say I'm learning that. So I definitely agree.
Yeah. And one more quick thing. I think it was, I don't know if Dominique said this at the table and it just wasn't shown, but in his confessional, when he added the reason why he made the comment about Rico Cassadine's mom was because of what he said about sitting on his boyfriend's face. I don't know if he said it at the table, but that needed to be said then to clarify. It wasn't just Dominique. I don't think nobody should have brought anybody's mom into it. I'm not suggesting that at all. But I think that needed to add context to how did it get to going to outside people. You know what I mean?
Right. And I think a lot of people miss, like, let me tell you something. What I've learned, a lot of people are going to only agree with what they feel like, oh, because that's my friend, I agree with the things he said, everything that he says. But my thing is, Rico put out a song. He said what it said in the song. He said those things about Neek. So at that point, once you bring up my man, everything is off limits. Like nothing is. I'm not sparing nobody. But he didn't necessarily talk about his mom. He just said he lived with his mom. But also, Rico has given the background story on why as well. So I mean, and I feel like. Or did he? Maybe he did, and maybe, or it's
no, he did. He did.
He did mention why he was, So I think it was about his grandma. Yes. So
his grandma. Yep, she was sick.
His grandma. Yeah, she was sick. So I mean, it's not like he's there. He was there because he wanted to be there, or he was there because he couldn't afford whatever could happen. He was there because he was helping his mom. So
absolutely. Yeah, I agree. I don't think he should have been that upset if he said it, but when you say in your confessional, Mr. Rico Cassadine, just being fair, I can see Dominique's character because he didn't want to apologize and he brought up his mom. In that moment, Rico also threw a jab and was like, it's not my fault that my mom loves me. And he because we all know, you know what I'm saying? Like you did the same thing Dominique did, which we could also say that shows your character. Y'all did the same thing.
I did not. I will say, and where we are, I can't say where we are now, but I will say that I did not agree with that. I did not like that because at the end of the day, that's something that he's dealing with, or he's been dealing with his mom, and trying to build that relationship. So for him to say, "Oh, at least my mom loves me," that kind of stuff. That was kind of a low blow.
Yeah, Because I notice a lot of people deal with that, and you guys have talked about that across all of the franchises. So I agree. But thank you for letting me come up, Troy.
No problem. Thank you, babe. I
Thank
appreciate
you.
it so much. Have a good night. The whole thing is a big miscommunication. It should have been nipped in the bud. It is a bit of miscommunication, and let me tell y'all something before we go to the next thing, and because I don't know what you guys are saying in the comments. I haven't looked yet. But I do want to say this. Hacho, please know that no one has the right to get mad at you at your chasing journey. I say this because sometimes chasing involves finding your passion, and you've done that. Thank you. Dario, hold that comment right there. But I want to say this. My thing is about the Rico and Dominique situation and just the situation with the groups in general. I'm not gonna lie, I love all these crazy fools. I love them all. And genuinely deep down inside of me, when we had to sit down at the brunch with all of us, when Oliver was there with us and with my friends at the brunch, got it. When me and Oliver were I cried because that's something that I've been wanting for all of us to be able to, be together. And then to get on the cabin trip. And yes, we had hard conversations. And I feel like as a family, as a group, as friends, that's what needs to be done. We have to be able to present those hard conversations. Because even when I was talking to Oliver, I didn't want to bring up the situation about the mace, only because I felt like I didn't want to throw Neat under the bus, and then not even under the bus, but I didn't want to throw that out there and put my friend in that situation, and it backfires. And then I also didn't want to have that conversation with Oliver there, but at the same time, that was the last time I was going to see him before we did the trip. So I really want us to be cohesive as a group. I want us to get along, and I hate that it's so hard for us to do that. It kind of very sucks to me, but at the end of the day, it is what it is. I had to learn, even after the Kendra Oliver situation, I learned that I have to stay out of things, but at the same time, the cancer in me and the person that just has all this love inside of me, it's just like I can't let it die, because it's like we literally are going to grow, and we need to grow with each other. How can we grow if we don't have each other? And yes, some people on this group feel like they're up here. Clearly, Oliver feel like he's smarter than everybody in the group. He's this and that and the third. But at the same time, I feel like we all are smart in our own individual ways. We all bring our own things to this show, to this group. And it's just like, why? Yes, it's going to be drama. Yes, it's going to be mess. But I feel like in this cabin, the conversations we had were the conversations that were fucking needed. No shade. But I want to go to Janae's comment. Hi, Troy. Please know that no one has the right to get mad at your chasing journey. I say this because sometimes chasing involves finding your passion, and you've done that. Let me tell y'all something. Season 3, I felt like I had to impress people. Season 4, I had to feel like I impressed people. Season 5, I got my ass up and went to work and started doing what the fuck I needed to do. And I don't know if I can cuss like that, but yes, I went and did what the hell I needed to do. And it's not about pleasing any of these people anymore. It's not about making y'all like me. It's about me being happy for me. So that's why I can go back and forth with y'all in these comments, and I can laugh and ha, because it's really funny to me. But it's like, at the same time, y'all have to realize that we are showcasing ourselves and our lives for you guys. Cancer is people pleasers. Yes, I used to be. Let me tell you, I used to want to please people so bad. But let me tell you, my barber told me, we were talking one day, and she said, "You're a people pleaser." She just straight out said it, and I wanted to fight her, because I'm just like, girl, don't be telling me what I am. But when she said that, it's like, dang, like you really was living your life to try to like make people really see you. People really love you, like Oliver, like Lauren, like I wouldn't say Q, because Q has always supported me, but those two people I feel like I had to prove myself to, because it's just like, yeah, y'all feel like y'all are up here, but at the same time, we're on the same platform. And instead of making us feel smaller than we are, y'all should be trying to help us elevate if you're already in these certain positions. But at the end of the day, I'm not going to say everybody wants what they have for themselves, but a lot of people do. No shade. So yeah, I'm done trying to please people. I am on this show chasing for myself. And yes, I did chase and find my own passion, period.
Hey, Troy.
Hi, Rolling Rebel.
Hey, Troy, the real Rolling Rebel, despite any troll pages you may see.
Period. What's up, the real?
I got 2 questions for you. Going back to that scene from last episode when you were having the sit down with your stepfather, what
Mm-hmm.
did you learn from that whole experience?
My godfather. That's my goddaddy.
Or godfather, I'm sorry.
I know you're fine. Um, from that situation, from that conversation, one, I learned that it's okay to have hard conversations, especially when it comes to like my dad, because my dad is such a stocky, big. He's been a football player, so he's this tough guy. And it's just, I feel like if I try to have those conversations with him, it's going to be like, oh, well, you thinking too much into it, or you just in your feelings, or like, you know how dads are. So it's just like, I had to realize that it's okay for me to have those conversations with him and not agree with everything that he says, and try to educate him on things that are going on in my life, or things that I have in this community, what I deal with, who I love, and things like that. And also, from that conversation, I also learned that it's okay to show my personality, and it's okay to be myself, because at the end of the day, nobody else is me. Nobody else is going to do it like me. Nobody else is going to be me. So it's just like, I had to really come to one with myself and really just be like, hey, look, like, everybody's not going to like you. Everybody's not gonna like you. You're not gonna be everybody's friend. You're not gonna be everybody's favorite person. Everybody's not gonna get you, but the people that are gonna get it, they're gonna get it. So I just had to learn to do everything for me.
Okay. And then the second question, I'm gonna be messy.
Go
So
ahead. I'm here for the mess.
This little quarrel or love triangle between you and Aaron, did you reject that child? Because she is giving real creepish vibes. Like, I think it was a couple weeks ago on the after show she was on. She said you were wanting her to be his sugar baby.
My sugar.
How do you feel about
that? Okay. One, there is no love triangle. Aaron had a crush on me. He let me know it. We were going to an event one night after Drew's benefit show. And after we went to that event, on our way there, he rode with me to the event. So we had a conversation in my car, and I just let him know, like, I was dating someone, but I also let him know the things that I liked when I'm dating someone, or what I like for people to do for me, or, you know, things like that. And I'm not a hard person to please. You can bring me flowers and I'm gonna be okay. But I guess he took me saying that I like finding things, and I want someone to buy me things that I want when I want them, kind of thing. I guess he took that as me wanting a sugar daddy. I don't know, but it's never been that. I don't need a sugar daddy to. Let me tell you something. I am a person that I'm very big on normal life, normalcy, as far as I can say, I guess, like, and it's not a heterosexual norm thing, but I believe in love. I believe in relationships. I believe in dating. I believe in those things. And I've always been an independent person. So I don't feel like having a sugar daddy would make me independent, because at that point I'm depending on you to give me money. I'm depending on you to do things for me. And then I have to do things to you to get that money. That's never been me. I'm not selling my kitty cat. And no shade to anybody that's do it to each his own, because baby girl, I support the naked hustle. But at the end of the day, I'm not a naked hustler. Period.
Well, good. I don't see how she can say you want a sugar daddy when she out here. Never mind. Let me be quiet. But you be good.
Let me say this too. It did make me feel a way that he did say that, though. To answer your question, it did make me feel a way, and I did get on my live and kind of check him about that, and he did get on my live and clear it up for me, because we cleared it up like last week. But I did not appreciate that he said that, because that's not. I don't think that's what I gave. I don't think so.
Well,
but thank you, Rebel, for coming on. I appreciate you.
All right, thank you.
I see this comment that says, "Don't settle, Troy. He's not the one. He's lost." I'm not settling. I feel like the one that I have now, he understands me. He lets me be me as a person. He loves everything about me, up down to my overthinking. He get past it. So it is what it is. It is what it is. So we're gonna go into our next clip, which is our Walmart trip. One of the clips from Walmart that I want to talk about. So Dario, you can go ahead and roll that clip. Sure, you good people. You can just be a little bit messy. Yes, we all get a little messy sometimes, child. Dario, can you get that comment that says, hold on. Oh my God, it's gone. But I'm gonna keep it right here in front of me. Andaria, did you run the clip? Well, the Walmart clip. The clip from Walmart with us
What
talking
kind of
about
water you
Twitter.
drink, Twin? I know that's not the water you drink. I'm not 6 foot, but I'm like 6 foot in the bed though.
Let me tell y'all about this Walmart trip. This Walmart trip is very mixy right now. You got bitches that don't even hang with each other that are in the same clique walking around the Walmart. Because I guess everybody is not dealing with each other's drama. So it's just like, we gonna get in our groups, go shop this Walmart. But baby, it's a whole... Woo! It's a whole lot of mess going on up in this mug.
Are y'all okay? Y'all feel okay after what happened at the house? Y'all all right? Y'all sure?
Everything was good.
Okay.
Why did it get there? Like, I feel like this ain't the first time. Like, is this just who you are?
No, it's not. She's misunderstood in a lot of ways,
Every time.
but she has a lot. She's still dealing with a lot.
Okay, well,
And then also,
I got a question. So, is she like that because she want to be controlling, or like what's the vibe?
she wanted to be heard. Like nobody was listening.
I just want them to get off Willa's like case. Like it's not even the tea that they're trying to configure up about her. Like it's not what it is. Like Ike is saying, like, is this who she is? Like Erin is trying to say, is this because she wants to be controlling? Like, what's so controlling about wanting to be respected? In a moment where you're talking and someone else, and she's up there in front of the whole group and trying to project herself onto everyone and say what she has to say, and y'all are still interrupting and having your own side conversations, that's disrespectful. So she just wanted some little respect. Like, she's a lady, give it to her, period.
Okay, we're gonna break this down into a couple segments real quick. So one, Erin, y'all, I ain't never seen somebody come after me that hard ever in my life. I'm normally the chaser. I like to chase, but it should be hashtag chasing for period. But no, Erin is just a flirt. Like I think that I don't know. Like I don't know how many times you have some person know. But I mean it is what it is. Like we are what we are. Second thing, I did not like how they were trying to paint Willa as this bad person. I did not like that because granted, and y'all tell me if I'm wrong. And I'm gonna pull the comments back up real quick. Y'all tell me if I'm wrong. Is Ike afraid to speak up to anyone else? He has to confront all the ladies on the cast. Ooh. But maybe you don't got a problem with the men. I don't know. However, I am gonna say this real quick before I let you talk real quick. Hey, destined to be great. How you doing? Give me 1 second. I'm gonna say this though. I did not like how they were painting Willa. At the end of the day, if you're standing in front of a crowd and you're talking to someone, you should let that person talk. I think it's very disrespectful to talk over someone when they're trying to get their point across, or they're trying to ask a question, or they're trying to talk. It's just completely rude to me. I don't like that. I don't like when people do that to me. That's why I've gotten angry with this cast multiple times because it's just like, let me speak, let me talk, let me say what I got to say, and then once I say what I got to say, then you can talk. We have to learn how to have conversations. We can't be talking over each other. We can't be disrespectful, and I feel like that's disrespect when you see someone talking and everyone's had the side conversations when we already knew what we came to do. Period. Point blank. So no, I don't think it's an act. No, I don't think she needs attention. Look at Willa. She is the attention. No shade, and I feel like a lot of girls know that. So. And a lot of girls don't want it with her either. And they can be cute, they can do all that, whatever. But I'm letting y'all know Willa is real and Willa is real life. And she will give it to these girls in real life outside of this show. So I didn't got to say too much because I don't want nobody to feel like, oh, he's over this stuff there, Willa, like he's doing Dominique and da. Willa can handle her own. And when she handles her own, I don't want nobody else saying nothing about it. I'm going to just sit there and let her handle her own. That's on that. I want to say this real quick too. This comment from Vanita Thomas. She said, Troy has been on Chasing Atlanta, taught you anything new about yourself, and what advice would you give anyone who's chasing their goals? Chase Atlanta has taught me a lot. Chase Atlanta has really taught me to be myself. Chase Atlanta has taught me to continue to move forward with my dreams and not let anyone stop me from accomplishing those. And to chase my journey, not worry about anybody else's journey, because everybody else's journey is not going to be my journey. It's not going to be my journey. Yeah, that's that. And if you're chasing your goals out there, chase your goals, love yourself. But you have to, when chasing your goals, you have to know what you're going for, and it's okay to restart, reset, refocus, and do all that as many times as you need to, because you're not going to get it perfect the first time. So always continue to go. One thing, I've seen the thing that Steve Harvey said: you can go, but if you stop, you'll never get to that end goal. But if you keep going, you'll get there. So you just have to continue to keep going, and don't let the naysayers and the people that's on the outside looking in speak on your journey and talk and make you feel unconfident about yourself and what you're doing. Just continue to chase your goals and move forward, period. How old are you, Troy? I know you're saying you're being you, but we're trying to learn who's Troy. I'm 27. I'm a young girl. Destined to be great. Are you back? I'm 27. I'm a Cancer. I'm from Lake City, Florida. I graduated from Florida Agricultural and Mechanical University, FAMU, the #1 public HBCU in the nation. Who has the most? Who's #1 in graduating Black doctors, Black publicists, journalists, nurses, and business administration students. I graduated from the School of Journalism and Graphic Design with a degree in public relations. And yeah, that's a little bit about me, and I'm the only child. Destined to be great. What's up? Can you hear me? Destined to be great. Are you there? Did you mute yourself? Your phone is static. I can hear it, but I can't hear you. I don't know what happened, but yes, I'm very smart. I may be a little blind, I may be a little ditzy, but baby, don't let the delusions fool you, because yeah, I can go toe to toe with the best of them. I'm not the one that. Let me tell y'all, Oliver gets shy with using his big words and his overly thought demeanor. I don't gotta do all that. Like, y'all see the light, y'all see the shine, y'all see the pureness in me, y'all see my heart. Like, it's just that I'm not a big word user. I don't have time for that. I'm not a dictionary. It's not. Is that Sherrod? Hey, Sherrod. Sherrod, I need that black swimsuit you posted the other day on the internet. Cause go ahead and ship that to me. I need that because I need all my cake showing, just like yours was. Look at you using your degree in media. Do it big then. Your growth from first season till now has been great to watch. Thank you. I am using my degree. I am using my degree. Oh, I'm gonna answer that question. I am using my degree now, and that's what I said. Like, I went from styling to actually using what I went to school for in my background, because I always said I would never use my degree, but I am using it. Troy, what they say? Shag, marry, kill? Or do you mean fuck, marry, kill? Fuck, marry, kill. Riko with a K, Jeremy Copeland, and Quentin Harris. Ugh! What shag? What shag mean? Like, shack up? Most talkative? What that mean? Or did you want me to say the F word? I need to know. But oh, Google won't let you change your name. Oh, I'm sorry. So, oh, sick, Mary Kill. So I would, hey, Destined to be great. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. 1 second. Sex, marry, kill. So sex is going to be. I'm gonna go with Jeremy. I'm gonna kill Rico because that's my friend, and I would marry Q. Period. Okay, Destined to be great. You can come off mute. Let's talk. Chat it up with me. The boom, the big dog. What's up? What's going on?
I finally made it in. T-Mobile can't be days. But yeah, I just got a question. Like, okay, you and Dominique, y'all still like girls, you know, cool,
Yeah,
right?
that's my good girl.
Okay, let me ask you on this question. Okay, you know at your HIV event when how you had approached Rico about the dropping the pin and all that. I was kind of on his side then because he kind of asked a question, and I thought Rico kind of took it out of he kind of took it to another level. But after seeing tonight's episode, I think Dominique kind of honestly, I think he needs to like mature a little bit when it comes to like confrontation and trying to like be cordial with people. So like, have you noticed that, or have you told him like, is he working on it? Because like it's really making him look like he can't really defend for himself at this point because
Okay, so
he don't know how to like work it out with people, you know.
At the end of the table, I don't know if it was edited out. I'm not sure, but I know I did say this at the table. I did tell him like, Nene, we got to be grown. Like we're having a conversation. Like, and I don't know if that's on next episode. It may be on next episode, but I did let him know that we have to be grown. Like we have a conversation. Like we have to get to the end of it and resolve it. So yes, I did talk to him about that. Me and Nick actually had a conversation in my house like a few weeks ago where I did say, you know, don't engage in the drama. Like, you know, just try to let it go, exit out of it. Like, don't, because that's where I'm at. Like, we'll talk about what's going on in the show in the comments, whatever case may have you, but I'm not upset with anyone. I'm not beefing with anyone. And I'm not online going back and forth with anyone. Like, it's not giving that anymore, only because it's like I'm at peace, and it's like in order to be at peace, in order to continue to grow, that's my growth. And my new growth thing is silent. So just being silent will kill a lot of people, because then they will begin to keep coming at you to try to make you upset or try to make you mad. It's like, nah, just be quiet. And that's what I was telling you. You just got to either be quiet or be able to just have the conversation. But I did say that at the table, like, hey, we got to be grown. Like, let's have the conversation. Let's talk about it, and let's get it over with. I did say that.
Yeah. And then Rico was basically saying he apologized, but Dominique was like, we can go outside and I can make you not apologize. Like, come on now. Like, I don't know. But I just think he needs. You can go ahead. Say what you
I mean, let me tell you, I will say this. I know how it looks, but Nick was really carrying. But once it went on too long, then that's when I did say, like, okay, like we gotta have a conversation. Let's get it over and done with. Like, but I did let him get his carry out, because that's what he was doing. He was carrying. He wanted to get out how he felt and what he had been holding in for so long. He wanted to do how he wanted to do it, and that's what he did. But I did let him know, like, once he carried enough, it's okay, girl. Come on, girl. Let's get to it. Let's get it up with.
Yeah, because somebody close to him would be good to tell him that. So. But yeah, it's good that I finally got through. But I'll stay on if I come in if I got some more questions.
Yes, stay on. Come back if you need to. I'll be here.
Boom.
Period.
Right.
Hi, Rico Cassadine. You got Rico Cassadine in the building.
What's up, Rico
Cassadine? How are you?
I'm good. I have a question that I want to ask for you.
Go ahead and ask the question, Rico Cassadine.
In the moment of me and the whole situation going on at the table, what was your honest opinion, and what did you really think was going to happen with that conversation?
My honest opinion, first of all, I was shook that the conversation was actually about to be had, because I was shook. One, I did think that it was gonna be a blow up. Honestly, I was just like praying. That's why I kind of like drifted away from it. Like, I just stayed in my phone, like while y'all was going back and forth, because if y'all was gonna carry with each other, I was gonna let y'all carry. But I did think that it was gonna blow up and get heated, more heated than it did get. But which we'll see more of, but I wanted it to just be smooth. Y'all both apologize and keep it going, because I feel like that's what we were in the mountains for. Everybody saying save their marriage, but we were there to save friendships. And that's what I wanted. But I was shook. I definitely was sitting over there in my head, like, that's why I had to be in my phone, because I didn't want everybody to see my facial expressions. But I'm just like, okay, like, literally, it was 2 times in this cabin, which we'll see on the next one. I ain't gonna say what happened, But it's 2 times in this cabin that my heart was beating fast, and they both was beating fast at that table. One was that night with you and the morning with you and Neat, and one was that other night when we was out at the table, and the sheen beings that happened at the table.
The thing of the thing things took place.
The thing of the thing, when the things of things took place. So yes, but my heart was definitely over there pounding. So I had to stay in my phone to just be like, okay, like Lord, let's not let this go left because yeah. But Rico Cassadine,
Well, they'll see how everything works out for the rest of the weekend. And I can honestly say at that table, I genuinely wanted to put a nail in the coffin and just be like, look, it happened. It was what it was. We can do one or two things. We can either just go about our business and ignore each other, or we can try to see what can happen and what can go from here. Yeah. That was my genuine feeling that morning at the table, because I really don't want. I don't want no smoke. It wasn't no smoke. I was vindicated. Let me not say vindicated. It was proven that I really didn't have no issue with this man. So that's what I was trying to stress that morning.
Yeah. And no, I get it, and I'm glad that conversation was able to be had. But I do want to ask you a question because the girls did bring it up in the comments.
Okay.
At the table you did say that Neek brought up your situation, which your situation is valid because you did explain that you were living with your mom for the situation with your grandma. You moved back in because you were helping your mom, which I love your mom, by the way. Too.
Yeah.
she gave us the things of the things. But however. Did you think it was appropriate knowing Neek's situation? And I'm coming off this as the viewers in the comments, and also I'm coming off as a person on the cast, not Neek's friend. I'm gonna put that to the side because I want to have a conversation. Like when I'm on show, I don't take sides, so I'm taking this as Talk Live Tuesdays. We're on Talk Live Wednesdays with Tag. But I want to know, did you feel like it was appropriate to say, like, your mother loves you and, the things like that you said in your green screen, knowing Dominique's situation with his mom that he has talked about?
Now, I can be a grown man and say that was a little too much. I do feel like maybe that comment, because when I said it, I wasn't saying it to take a dig at that. I was saying it like, don't be mad. My mama loves me and wants me around. Like, don't try to throw it at me that, my mama wants me at the house. You get what I'm saying? And when I heard it played back in the contents of what it was used in and where it was, I was like, oh, that could be considered a jab also.
Right.
So on that note, yes, I do. I do understand that that's a touchy subject and a very, difficult subject with that man. And I do want to say I do apologize for that comment, because I can say that it's not that dealing with parents and dealing with issues like that is not an easy thing. And I don't want, that's a hurt that I don't want to throw no salt on no wound like that.
Y'all need to drop some money in the comments for that. We need $1.99 in the super chat for that. Period. We gotta appreciate it. I'm glad you're able to own up to that. And one thing I can say about you, and I will say this about you, you are adult enough to own up to your wrongs. I will say that I've learned about you, that I've watched, over the course of the year and of course of the season. So so I appreciate that. I'm glad that you're able to see that. So all y'all out there in the comments, if y'all are gonna spam Neat page and let him know that I got to the T over here on Talk Live Wednesdays with Tag on Chasing Chat. This is not Chasing Chat. This is Chasing Atlanta After Show.
But hey, it sounds like it could be a Chasing Chat.
It sounds like it could be a thing. I like that. Well, Rico, thank you for coming in. I appreciate it, and thank you for what you just did. That's very big of you. That's very big of you.
No problem, y'all. Love you, and I will talk to y'all later.
All right. Bye. Okay, y'all. Anybody else out there? Rocket Love. Let's get into the things of the things. Rocket Love, what's going on? Rocket Love, can you hear me? Troy reminds me so much of Candy. They're likable, approachable, want to hold everyone accountable. We'll have their hand on 100 things, but when the tears slow, baby, move around. Boom. And that's on period. Call me Candy Burris. I take it. A girl with a lot of corn, with a lot of jobs, and a lot of businesses. a husband, a good man, and some churn living down there in College Park in the mansion. I take it. Mm-hmm. So we're gonna throw the Porsche out this year. I'm Candy. Thank you. And Daria, anybody else in the chat? Daria, please bring that back with the conscious lead. Rico with the K, you are in the comments. Are you coming up to speak to the boom? Okay, now why isn't that we always hold Rico accountable and I never hear Neat being questioned and held accountable like this? Just asking. Hi D. So we held Rico accountable in this moment because Rico came up on the thing. If Neat was up here, I would ask Neat the same question because, like I said, this is not for me to be on here taking sides. I'm in professional mode, so when I'm in media and I'm up here doing my thing, it's very much about getting to the questions and getting the answers that the fans and the supporters want to know. So in that moment, I did ask Rico that question to hold him accountable because this is my show tonight. But I will add, if Neat wants to come up here, if anyone in the comments know Neat and goes to Neat's page and wants to send Neat this live and tell Neat to come up here, I'll ask Dominique the same questions. But no, D, it's not me not holding him accountable. You know I love you, girl. It's not me not holding him accountable. Like I said, sometimes you don't hold your friends accountable in front of everybody because at the end of the day, let me tell you something, right or wrong, you have to stand by your friend in that moment. But when you get behind the scenes, that's when you check your friends. And I have talked to Neat. I have. So don't make me feel like I don't hold him accountable because I do. When I'm not around these people, when I'm not around the group, I do sit there and I have held Nick accountable. I have. No shade. Who would you like to be asked back next season? Don't be scared. Name names. Yeah, because everyone loves to do this question and they like to be shady. But back next season, I'm gonna just give it to you blood raw and straight through. I would love to see Neat back. I would love to see Willa back. I would love to see Drew back. I would love to see Rico Cassadine back because I feel like we could definitely get more into him and his work ethic and his music because I can't say that. Well, I can't say that because I did get to witness him make some music, so I would definitely love to see that from him. I would love to see Rico with the K back, and I love Rico. I want to see more from Rico with the K. I feel like season 3, we saw a lot about Rico with the K, especially when he cried and he was talking about his mom's situation. So I would love to see more from that with Rico with the K. And I would also like to see Rico cut somebody out. I don't know why. I would love to see Oliver back. Let me tell y'all something. You know what? I'm not going to cut that. I would actually like to see everybody from this season come back because I feel like collectively as a group, this is the first group that has had the most chemistry. We've been able to make the things work. And we've been able to give y'all a great show. And I feel like that wouldn't happen if the chemistry and the vibes and everything. Yeah, we may fall out. Yeah, we may do what we do. But at the end of the day, we are here to produce a show for you guys. And this is not fake reality, in the words of Oliver Twist. This is your #1 source for unscripted reality LGBTQ content here on Chasing Reality. So I actually would like to see everyone back this season next time. One girl got to get in my good graces for me to yeah. But I like to see everybody. I think everybody did a good job. No shade. The bitches were working. The girls working. Rico, what happened? Rico with the K address the fact that anything. Do you think you overreacted at the bowling alley regarding the situation with Oliver? No, I don't think I overreacted. I think that, let me tell y'all. And since I'm sitting here in front of all 550 of you guys, hello, it's the boom. Make sure you follow me at Tag Did It on Instagram. Get me to 12K tonight. But no, the only reason I would say I didn't overreact is because I was actually being vulnerable with Oliver, and that's not something I do with everyone. And seeing the relationship that me and Oliver had, I was actually trying to open up to him and actually, tell him about my things and stuff. And it really hurt my feelings that he was like, oh, clearly the therapy isn't working. No, the therapy is working because in me getting heated when I could have threw my drink and I could have done the things that I normally would have done or spazzed out and really fought him, I did get up, not even say fought him, but like hit him or something, I got up and I walked away. So no, I don't feel like I overreacted. I feel like that was growth for me and I had to see it from my standpoint with growth. And when my therapist watched it, he told me things that I could have done differently, but also he was proud that I was able to get up and walk away versus clap my hands versus getting overly loud and yelling and doing all those things. No, because in that moment, my feelings were definitely hurt because I feel like he was making a mockery of me and making a mockery of my situation when I didn't do that. And he said something and it was edited, it was taken out. But he said, oh, you walking off and you leaving me like my daddy. Don't compare me to your daddy because I have not been out of your life for a whole amount of time. I actually have tried to fight for a relationship with Oliver. Year after year after year after year, no matter what has transpired, no matter what I may have done, no matter what he may have done, he may have said, he made me feel, I've always tried to fight for a relationship with Oliver. So yes, I don't feel like I overreacted, and I also feel like I was kind of being made a mockery of, so that's why I kind of got in my feelings, cried, and whatever. But shout out to Kendra for being the mediator. She's definitely growing. She's definitely changed as a person, and I love her for that. Is Oliver being curated to be the Nene Leagues? We already got Candy, aka the Bull. We need to know how that could turn out. Yes, Oliver could be Nene Leagues. Maybe chase a reality. Maybe he had to sue Chase a reality for them not wanting to bring him back like they doing Nene on Housewives. Hey, Rico With A K, what's the team?
What's going on?
What's
I
up,
don't
y'all?
want to
Y'all
hype
already
you
know
up
what it
too
is.
much.
It's Tag Diddy, and we got Rico with a motherfucking K in a motherfucking building.
Period
What's
in the
good?
motherfucking building. What's Gucci?
Good?
Shit. No much making this money.
Here,
we got Mr. Top Talk in the building.
We got Mr. Top Talk in the building. So, Rico, how did you feel about tonight's episode?
Tonight was my favorite episode, period. So far, everything we did was just fun. I just been wanting to have fun with everybody, y'all. That's it.
Definitely.
It. That's what I'm here for.
So, question: Did you feel that Willa overreacted in that moment of her in the house?
I don't want to say overreacted because we don't know how she necessarily felt in that moment. But I did feel like it did change the mood. Like it was just like, oh, like no. I hated that it happened. Real shit.
I hated that it happened too, but there's also respect. Respect is given to a dog, and I feel like she's a lady, she's a woman, and just how I've grown respect for people, and I had to fight for my respect from this group when I'm talking because people always over taught me or over made me feel like they weren't hearing me. So just like I feel like in that moment, that's how she was feeling. Like I'm up here doing something, I'm trying to fight for the attention from y'all to get these things done. I feel like everyone was like over talking her. But I understand your viewpoint.
But not only that, we were getting to know each other. This was the first time that like we were inside of a building 24/7. You feel me? So like things are bound to happen because we're learning each other. So I still love it nonetheless.
Okay, well I have this comment this question in the comments. They said Rico needs to address the fact that Oliver said he's kind of boring. How do you feel about that? Because I'm going to follow up with that. I'm going to do a follow up after that question.
So you can definitely purchase, buy, stream Cocky featuring Lil Kendra. The song is doing very well. It is nominated for top collaboration at the Pop Smash Radio Awards. Turn up. So next, what was the follow up question?
The follow up. Wow. If I was a dinosaur, I would be Pteranodon. Fly above all these haters. These bitches done. Yeah. But the follow up to that was with being this season because I felt like personally I wanted to see more of you because I feel like in season 3 we did get to see vulnerable side of Rico. We did get to see those things and you working on your music. So I feel like this season so far, we haven't really got to see that much of Rico with the K besides sitting down with certain people. If you were able to come back to Chasing Reality next season and you were offered, and I'm not sure if you would take the offer or not, but if you did take the offer, you did come back, do you feel like you would you could show more, or do you feel like in this season you could have shown more?
Yes and no. I will say, like, personally, behind the scenes, I was going through a lot of health shit, you know, so like I couldn't make it to a lot of things. But outside of that, I wanted to show my growth. I wanted to show my music. I wanted to show just how much I have grown as an individual. And I believe that I have done a great job of doing that. I'm not in drama. I'm not in mess. Correct? Yes, sure. But, you know, I also, you have to understand, I'm a different type of gay. You feel me? And when it comes to certain situations, I react different than how you would react or how Dominique would.
Rico, I'm losing you.
Hello?
Yes, okay. You're back.
Hello?
Yes. Can you hear me? Rico? Is this thing on? Oh my God. The thing is not recording anymore. I'm so sorry. Rico, we sorry we had to lose you out of the chat. But I will say this, if you're still watching, I would like to see more from you. I think the only thing I want to see from you is you cussing out a bitch. I don't know why. And y'all can say I'm messy for that, but I just want to see him cuss somebody out. Like, because the girls be trying Rico, but girl, at that reunion, I already know he got a few things to say because he's a super fan, period. Boom. Boom, bitch. Dario, can we roll the clip of Willa and Ike at the wig brunch? If you have it ready for me.
With us, it's felt like over the past couple of months that it's been kind of like pass and go. You know what I'm saying? We don't really interact. It's like a high and by. And I think that has something to do with our little, you know, exchange at my gathering. So I just wanted to clear the air because people are coming up to me and be like, you know, you might need to talk to, and I'm like, wait, I didn't think it was that serious, but I kind of feel the, you know, between them.
It's crazy that you say that because people be coming to me with shit all the time. But see, this is what the issue where we had was done when I left, like, because I had met you before, like, you was cool, like, it wasn't no thing. That's why I was so confused as to why I went left like that. But I was like, it just is what it is. Once I left, I just left. It was. And I didn't know the energy after this, so I just say to myself, like, but it was like certain people. I don't, bitch, I'm sorry, I don't throw nobody on the bus, but certain people come and tell me like certain things, like shady things from your end.
Shady or funny?
I took one of them as funny, but I don't know, like little stuff like where your friend is or something like that. And I'd be like, well, if he asked, then he could just speak. Like if it's nothing, then it's nothing. But then the whole Wilma thing had came up or whatever. Now, granted, my friend was like, he probably called you Wilma because your hair was orange and the real Wilma got one time. I'm like, okay, so yeah, that shit was funny. That was funny.
That was the key. No shade, that was the key.
I let you have that one. That was hilarious.
That was the key.
So Lou's like my grandma, which was my best friend. I'm trying to still kind of maneuver me, and that may be coming off in my actions as well. So I do want to apologize. Well, I apologized last night, but I do want to apologize again to whoever was not around for the conversation last night because I can control my emotions for the most part, but when they get gone, it's just hard for me to reel them back in.
No, I get it because I lost my grandmother too, and that's like the biggest loss of my life. So maybe that's something we could probably talk to. And when you sung the song
at Choice Event, I was like, this song right here, and I wanted to say something, but I'm like, we ain't talking.
I know.
But I was like, that song right there about if you lost somebody and stuff like that. I'm like, yeah, that's the one right there.
So yeah, from this point, let's just make an attempt to get to know each other.
Okay.
And bury the hatchet.
That's really good.
Okay.
After talking to her, I'm trying to figure out, does it seem like we have like made up? It's still kind of a gray area, but at least we're talking directly to each other now. So, you know, look, I like her, you know?
The whole incident with me and I feel like had I been in a different space in my life or wasn't going through something that I was going through that was so heavy, I don't think that I would have handled it the way I handled it. You know, Ike doesn't seem like he's a bad person. He doesn't seem like he's malicious or anything, have anything against me. I just felt tried or attacked in that moment. I'm willing to say fuck that just because of his courage to even try to make it right with me.
All right, boom. Y'all, I've been on here hour and 10 minutes. I don't mind talking. I love the rub I'm talking about. And yes, I am having fun with this. Yeah. Hi, you guys. I'm back. So first of all, I did want to say, go in the comments and tell him to get off live and come to my show. But one, I did look good in that wig. I felt like Nicki Minaj, known for the bob. I was split. Let me tell y'all, everybody else that took their wigs off. I had my wig on for a long ass time, period. I told that Daria to get a clip or get a picture so y'all can see me in that wig because baby, I was snatched down, boots. But no. So in that moment, I was actually proud of Ike for bringing up that conversation. First of all, let me just say how I love Willa. I love Ike. I love them both. Ike has been somebody that I love since social media and him being on another show. But he's always been cool and he's a Cancer. And Willa, she's just a real girl. But I'm glad that they were able to have that moment because, hey, Big Millie.
What's up?
What's up, girl? Give me 1 second. Let me finish my thought real quick before I lose it. But I want to say that I do think that I'm glad that conversation happened because in that conversation, I feel like a lot of things got, everything wasn't hashed out. Everything wasn't said, I felt like. But I do feel like it was a moment for them to be able to, be able to reconcile and be able to move forward in a direction to be able to have certain conversations that they weren't able to have. And I might have a little crush on Willa. I'm going to just throw that out there. That may be a little mess for me. He might chew me up for that later. Willa might chew me up for that too. But girl, he might have a little crush on Willa. He like the girls. But anyway, we got Big Millie in the building. Big Millie, what's the tea?
Boom, boom, boom. Listen, they're going to chew me up too because my first question, I got 3. I'm going to try to remember them all. My first question is it me or can y'all see Ike and Willa being a thing?
Yes, I can definitely see. And let me tell you, Drew, I know that was your man, girl. I know you had a crush on him, no shade. But I could definitely see him and Willa being a thing only because how Willa treats me, being that I'm a Cancer, and I know Ike has those feelings of being, loved and wanting to be, babied and all those things. I feel like Willa's personality and how strong she is, and then Ike being strong, but also being a softer person. I feel like it would work well. And I feel like that's why I say, it may be just a little tension that he just don't know how to tell her, he really
and I mean sometimes that's how things grow. You know what I mean? Like flowers can't blossom without dirt. Let's just start there. Right. Okay. Also, my second question is thank you. My second question is can you see yourself introducing your love life to
Chasing Reality?
The people? Yes.
Hi, you guys. It's the Boom. I'm back again with another question. But no, seriously, I could see myself doing it, but it would be up to him if he wanted to do it. It kind of be like, thank God this is not Real Housewives, and like I don't have to be a housewife. I don't have to necessarily show my person. But if he was willing to do it, yes, I would show it. But like I said, us being that we've been dating 7 months, and I'm taking it slow with dating. Like we're together, but we're not like officially together. But we are dating exclusively. Like it's known, not on social media, but our friends know, people that we are around know. So I wouldn't mind bringing it to the show. However, he is about to go to flight attendant school soon. I don't know if I should say that. Well, I can say it because he already got accepted. But he's got to go to flight attendant school soon, and he will be a flight attendant by the end of July. I'm sure. I have a lot of faith in him. So he'll be in the skies, the lovely skies, while I'll probably be hosting like a BET Awards pre-show or after show or something. So, it depends on if we're able, if it all works out. But yes, I would love the show. I know a lot of people want to see more vulnerability with me, and that's why this season I tried to do something different as far as showing more work, and also the therapy session that I did to show, that I am a human, and what everybody thinks of me is not what they should think of me. So I would definitely be open to showing that side of my life if he was willing to do so.
I mean, yeah, we do definitely want to see it. However, like I can tell, being a supporter and seeing you on IG too, I can tell like you're big on protecting your peace, your energy, your vibrations, like all of that.
Yeah.
So I much rather respect that as well because I know how that is. I know it brings.
Wait, you my friend from IG, Big Millie. What's
Big Millie, baby. Boom, 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 boom. This the boom, boom room.
This the boom, boom room. I live. Right. Okay, what's your next question, boo? It's good to hear your voice and talk to you finally.
Question, you pretty much just answered it when you say you're gonna be hosting the BET Awards. My next question was, do you see Touch by Tag going nationwide. And
Tag did it because you know, I changed. I had to brand differently because everything I do, I did it. Tag did it. Boom.
Period.
But yes, I do see. I'm working hard to put myself in other realms. It's definitely difficult because you just don't know who to talk to. You don't know who to trust. You don't know how the industry could be definitely very mixy, and it could be definitely. So that's why I try to watch my words. I try to watch things that I do to certain people because you just never know how they could tarnish your name and the things that they may be saying about you behind closed doors. But yes, I do see Tag did it being a household name. I do see myself hosting red carpet. I do see myself hosting maybe a BET pre-show.
Yes.
Honestly, y'all, and I'm just gonna put this out in the air because I know it's been a thing, and it may not be me. It may be me, but I would definitely love to see like a 106 and Park come back. And I know a lot of people don't have cable anymore, and people are on streaming services. But if they put on the streaming service, I would love to see.
Yes, and because you planted it, you already planted it in the atmosphere, and it's already there. I just wanted to come through and show my love.
Thank you, Big Millie. And let me tell y'all something. I love her so much. Let me tell y'all, I'm not like a lot of Chasing Reality cast members. I reply in my DMs and I talk to all of my supporters because if it wasn't for y'all giving me the encouragement that y'all give me, I probably would have given up a long time ago. But it's people like her that DM me and talk to me and tell me that they see me and that they love me and that they're proud of my growth. Yes. And that's something that I appreciate. So Big Millie, shout out to you. I appreciate you and I love you.
Thank you so much. Love you.
You're welcome, babe. Talk to you later.
Bye.
What Tramel had said in the comments? Hey, Tramel. So I think that's what's missing. We want to see y'all personal life. Seems like we only see Oliver and Neek's relationship. When we heard Jae Amour had a boyfriend on this episode, I was like, what the fuck? Everybody is not, I'm not gonna say everybody's not open to it, but everybody doesn't. Hey, boo, give me 1 second. Everybody's not, I'm not gonna say everybody's not open to it, but it's just like, we can only do so much in one go round and it be so much going on. And then also y'all want to see us work. Y'all want to know what we do. So it's like, we're showing y'all what we do, but then it's like, it's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot of things that go with availability. It's a lot of things that go with if the person's other side is, you know, comfortable with it. So yeah, but we will definitely be able to give more of that going forward. Because I'm manifesting that Andaria gonna send a clip or send a pitch to Netflix because somebody told me like a week ago at a bar, and they was like, "Why is Chasing Atlanta not on Netflix?" They was like, "Y'all are gay, black, queer, trans that are fighting for y'all dreams in Atlanta, like in Atlanta." They was like, Netflix will eat that up. So I'm just putting that seed out there for Andario. You know, go ahead and ship it over there. Tell them you still need to be the EP. Tell them you still need the credits. You need your check too, because you're not giving it up. But we do need to be on over there. I'm ready for the next caller. We have Rocket Love in the building. Rocket Love, what's going on, girl? Talk to me.
I just want to tell you that I love you. I love your style. I love your personality. I love everything about you.
Rocket Love. Thank you, baby.
You're welcome. And you got my favorite color on too, so boom, blue.
Boom. This my man's favorite color too. He love blue.
And shout out to Big Millie, that's my girl.
Yes,
we've been watching the show from the beginning together.
Period. As y'all should. Thank you. We love a loyal supporter. Period. What's your question, babe? Talk to me.
Okay, so I want to know, have y'all ever thought about like bringing on the lesbian side of the gay world to Chasing Reality? Like, do y'all feel like that'll make y'all show more interesting, or how y'all feel about it?
Let me tell you, I would love some lesbians on the show. I'm not sure if a lot of lesbians have tried out. I think a lot of girls think it's just for boys, but it's not just for boys. Not from my understanding, it's not. Because of course we have trans women on the show. We have non-binary people on different cities. We have a lot of different people on the show. So I think that a lot of lesbian girls don't think to go on the show because they just only see trans girls and they see like gay boys. But I do think that it will be a great addition to the show because a lot of lesbian girls, they will get with you and they don't mind getting with the boys. And I would love to see that side, whether if it's a femme girl or a stud. Like I just would love to see a lesbian person on the show. Yeah. So I don't think it would mess up our flow. I definitely think it would add like some kind of something different to our group and to our cast. And maybe we can fill one of the girls' spots that Daria may not bring back. Hell, he might not bring me back. Let me stop talking shit.
Okay. Oh, you coming back? If you don't come back, I'm not coming back. Period.
And Daria, you hear that? You heard? See, these are my girls. This is the Boom Squad on Daria. You heard that? So send me my email after November because I need a break. But no,
send him his email today, and Dario.
But yes, no, definitely. I definitely agree.
I got another question for you.
Go ahead.
Do you feel like this season? How you feel about the cast members this season? I feel like a lot of the old cast members would like kind of hold back, but I feel like these new cast members, like they speaking up. They not taking no shit from nobody. So how you feel about the difference in the cast members?
Like I said, I love this cast. I think that this is the most iconic cast that Chase of Reality has ever had, from the chemistry to everything that we do. Like I said before, and it was no shade, I think that I love that Q is Chasing LA's producer because that's Q's field. He's a boss. And not saying that we aren't bosses, we are bosses, but I feel like he has to go curate his own thing because that's his realm. Lauren, I feel like she needed her own show because she's Lauren. She's just Lauren. Like, girl, hell, it'll just be about her. So I feel like that was good for her. But I think that this cast, this season, we had people who came on as friends, people came on here as not knowing anybody. And I think that I'm just glad that, like you said, people are speaking up and people are saying what they have to say. That's why I love Willa, because Willa is not afraid to speak up to the people that we may be afraid to say something to. Like Willa don't mind checking Oliver or checking, people like that, versus me being hesitant to say something because, just the backlash or the reaction that I know I'm going to get from saying that Willa doesn't care. So I definitely think that it's a great balance of all that between everyone on the show.
Yes, I totally agree. And I just want to say this, y'all. Y'all keep on saying Ike is messy. I don't think Ike is messy. I think Ike, like you said, how Willa is just not afraid to speak up. He's not afraid of confrontations. Either we going to solve it or we not going to solve it. So I feel like, yeah, yes, for sure. And I love Riko With A K. We live in the same building. Shout out to Riko With A K.
Period. Oh, you ain't Period. Yes. Well, thank you for coming on, babe. I appreciate you, and thank you for watching it. Thank you for being a supporter of myself and of Chase of Reality.
Thank you, Woo. Love you. Good night.
I love you too. Talk to you later. And then before we go, y'all, we're gonna run one last clip. But I do want to talk about. I did see somebody said. It said the Power of 3 drives the girls. No, I actually support the Power of 3. I literally just gave them their flowers. Like, I think that Lauren deserved her own show. I felt like Q deserved, because I feel like they were already so established. So let me go ahead and clear that up. I feel like they were so established already that we were fighting to overshadow or overdo what they were doing. But now that we have a group that we're all like working and still chasing our dreams when they had already chased, I feel like, now we're at more cohesive. So June Jones, the Power of 3 does not drive the girls. We actually pay the power bill over here to keep those girls running. No shade. I love them though. I love Q. I love Lauren. And I love Oliver. It's never been no tea. And I really, y'all better ask Lauren England about me. My girl showed up to my event. I'm the only one that brought the queen out this season. Hey, Oliver Twins, girl. Oliver Twins. Nah, how you gonna be up in here? You ain't gonna be up in my come up on the Top Live Wednesday chasing chat. We tag did it. But no shade. But no, I love all the girls. Like, no shade. It's no tea. I love them. So we're gonna run this last clip with Rico Cassadine and Dominique talking at the table, because I know we did talk about this, mention this briefly, and I just want to run this clip. But somebody said, did I ever do ballroom? No, I haven't did ballroom before. I would like to get into ballroom. I don't know if I want to vogue or if I want to walk like six sound or if I want to walk face. I don't know what I want to do, but I might do something. I'm still a little young.
I apologize if I injured anyone or anybody got affected by the mace. I do apologize for that. The situation, and like I explained, I felt like I was being approached aggressively first. I don't care if you short, small, whatever. Don't roll up on me and start demanding things from me.
You asked me to drop my pen, Rico. Like, if we're gonna unfold it, we gotta unfold the whole thing.
Yeah, I also asked you
pen.
what was the reasoning for doing that all in the first place, and you never answered that. You never answered why you even spoke on me to begin with.
What you asking? I can answer you now. We talking. What's
but yeah, that was what, and I asked you that night. What was the reasoning for all of it in the first place?
The reason was because we were conducting an interview, trying to promote something that you're a part of, and it was more so of a kiki in the moment. But did I think it was gonna turn to all that? No, we have had arguments, we have went back and forward, but nobody has never pulled out no weapons around here, and I just don't think that's okay.
Please, yes they have.
I mean, they ain't used it.
Yes they have.
I mean, well, that's true, but I mean,
to be fair, it ain't no right way to argue. It's no right way to argue. First of all,
but now let me be real with you. But now things are being seen, and now family want to get involved. And my thing is, I've told everybody, back the fuck back, because no shade. If I want to like mace you today, that's what I want to do.
I'm trying my best to have a civilized conversation with this man, and we're still playing the blame game. You still want to throw out threats. You still want to go back and forth. You approached me. You got bad information. And instead of being an adult, you wanted to come check me over something that ain't got nothing to do with me.
Everybody, families, Anthony, you put him in a song, that shit was disrespectful. And for us to be here celebrating my love with my fiance, and you're here, you came in, you didn't speak to me, it's cool. That's me.
Because I'm not gonna walk in here and act like we all hunky dory. Until we sat down and had a conversation, I feel like it was be fake for me to act like, hey, how you doing? Okay. No, I'm a real ass bitch. If I don't fuck with you right now, I'm not fucking with you.
Back. All right, I am back. Now let me tell y'all. The 13 of us in the cabin in the mountains, I can't take this stuff serious. Like, no. We really can't take it serious, no, for real. Like, it's really a key. But I actually have a surprise for y'all before I go as well. But just to speak on this really quick, I do wish the conversation went differently. I do appreciate Oliver stepping in to mediate. Because what the girl said, I need to stay out of the shit. So I sat there and got on my phone. I was out of the mess. But however, let me say there have been several weapons pulled out on the Chasing Reality platform, bitch. It's been no, seriously though, for real, it's been tasers. Oliver almost got tased, child. The girls I picked up a chair at the reunion. Hell, Kendra hit my best friend with a chair. Bitch, she picked up bowls. Child, it's been a lot of weapons around this camp. Hell, I had my tripod out the trunk. Bitch, you bitches are gonna die. Like, it was a lot. It was a lot. We have had a lot of weapons on the show. May not have been no gun. They've been out trying me because I keep her in my purse. Now. But no. Y'all, I'm just getting up a cold. But yes, I do think that that conversation should have went differently. But you do get another episode. No, gas is not $10. Do not listen to fucking Oliver. Gas is definitely $4.79 in the city though. It's definitely about to be $5 next week. Trust. But I do definitely think that conversation could have went differently. But I can't wait till y'all see next week and y'all see the rest of everything that happened, because I think you guys are gonna live. I think you guys are gonna love us more. And yeah, you definitely missed a lot. Oliver Twixt. I love Oliver. The show is funny and it's a show. It definitely is a show. But the pepper spray, child, I did get maced. I was gagging. I was definitely gagging. We have Contessa Brick in the building. I thought it said Contessa. Oh, Contessa, girl, let's get me together, stuff. Contessa, what's going on? What's the theme?
Hey, I have a few quick questions.
Go ahead.
My biggest question would be, do you, like, as Neek's friend, do you hold him like accountable on the side for the stuff? Like, do you feel as though he had a part in that argument with Rico more? Like, do you feel where Rico's coming from?
I do hold Nick accountable in situations. Do I think he played more of a part than Rico? No, I think they both played a part in it, because yes, I did say that he could speak with Rico at my event, but however, did I think Rico that it would have gotten that loud and that ferocious. No, I don't. I didn't think that because I'm just like, okay, well, maybe they can have a conversation to conduct themselves because they know what kind of event they're at, so it could just be a conversation. So yeah, but I do hold. I will say outside of that, I do hold Nick accountable. Like I said before, I'm I can do it on camera for you guys to see. If that's a chance that we could do. Maybe next go around if we come back. But however, on the side, my thing is, let me tell you this. That's just like we in a room full of people and somebody does something wrong, and like if I just hold you back and not say nothing in that moment, yes, like because I'm gonna stand by my friend. But when we get behind the closed doors, yeah, girl, yeah, I had your back. I'm gonna let you know, bitch, you was wrong. You shouldn't have did what you did. Da, 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 da. So yes, I do hold him accountable. But in that moment, I didn't feel. I feel like it could have just been a conversation. I understand where Rico's coming from, and I understand where Neat's coming from. They both have valid points. I just think that just like they told me, as adults, we have to be able to know how to conduct ourselves no matter what a person says or what a person does. So, yeah.
Okay, so that I feel because I was feeling like Nick could have held a little bit like when it came to the apology, he had something to apologize for because we still don't know what this big T was, and it looks like there was no T. It was like definitely a miscommunication between a whole lot of people, and a
Yes.
question should have been asked before a jump should have been done.
Yes. I do think that it was a lot of miscommunication. I do feel like there should have been other questions asked, but I think that being the moment was so heated and no shade, that was Rico's. I think that was everybody's first time, like really just being able to see each other at my event and be in one space. So I think the only person that wasn't at my event was Aaron. So I do think that the conversation was miscommunicated with a lot of people. It was a lot of she say, and yeah, I just think that things could definitely be better.
All right, thank you. I do enjoy the show. You know, you're one of my favorite boos. I do see your growth from
Thank
when you
you.
first came over
Thank
there
you.
and been trying to kill people and throwing chairs. Definitely see the growth.
Thank you,
And
baby.
I just want to put that out there. Like it's definitely been a growth with a lot of people. Like the OGs, the people that have been there. You can see where y'all have become more of a influence or more of a like a guiding light for the new people to look up
Yes.
to and be like, hey, you don't have to come in here with that energy. You can just come in here and be 110% you. And I think this is the
Yes.
season where we really get to see you. Like you are grownable. We didn't never see I would never have thought you would have cried, boo. I thought you would have punched somebody in the face before you cry.
Yes, but I was able to, and I want to say this while you're on here. I was being in therapy. I was able to, because I've told this story several times. But long story short, I was dating a guy back in the end of 2020, at the beginning of 2021 up until February after Valentine's Day. He ghosted me, and I never had been ghosted before, so I wasn't prepared or thinking that it was a breakup or something like that coming. So I had to shut my feelings off because if I can't maneuver with my feelings being all over the place. So being a Cancer, I just can't do it. Like I will shut down. I won't do no work. I won't go to work. I won't do whatever. Like I will literally shut down. But I had to cut my feelings off. And for a whole year straight, even when I met the new guy that I'm dating later in the year, which was in November, I still was like closed off to emotions. But once I met my therapist through Neat in December, and we started having therapy sessions, I began to open up a lot more. And being that I was able to open up and I was able to talk about things, everything that I had talked about seems to start happening in this group, and I just began to be emotional. And I didn't know how to handle certain situations. So, instead of me being overly angry, instead of me clapping my hands, because if you notice, anytime that I may have gotten confronted since the event that I said I was the big dog, I haven't clapped my hands. I haven't overly did myself. Like I have really tried to maintain that for me. So hold on, baby. Let me cut on. Let me plug my charger back up real quick. But I really had tried to maintain myself and show that I am growing. So regardless of what everybody else sees and what everybody else thinks, like that's why I'm crying. That's why I'm being able to be the person that I am, because I am growing and therapy is working for me. So yeah, so thank you for seeing that in me, because my feelings did definitely get cut back on at the wrong time, and it was a lot. I had a lot going on at the beginning of the year. So thank you.
I think we need to also try to normalize, not even try, we need to normalize Black men crying and having emotions, because it's always this perception of you don't need to have emotions, don't show your feelings, that's not a man. No, you need to show. If you hold all of that in, then that anger comes into what it was on that season when you've been throwing chairs and you've been mad. When you show your emotions, you should be congratulated, you should be enjoyed, because that's something that makes you human. You need to cry. The same way as a female, I need to cry and I break down, you need to do the same thing. So ain't nothing wrong with it. I don't care what these people say, baby. Cry your tears, whether it's on camera or in your pillow. Cry your tears.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I'm not gonna get emotional tonight, but thank you.
You're welcome, love. I love you. I enjoy the show. Thank you so much for just being here with us.
Thank you, no problem. Thank you for tuning in each and every week. Thank you, Contessa. I appreciate it.
Thank you, love.
And that's what I like. We're gonna bring some more people on because I'm gonna get ready to get off in just a second. But I definitely, that's what I like to see. Like people seeing the growth, and not just myself, but everyone on this show. And we definitely deal with a lot. We go through a lot. We have to maintain a lot. It's a lot, y'all, putting on a show for you guys. It's a lot. We have to sacrifice a lot. Money, our time, our lives. We have to sacrifice a lot. It's not easy at all getting in front of those cameras. 9 out of 10, some of us are still very nervous getting in front of those cameras because we know that it's going to be shown, and we know you guys have an opinion to give us, and we know that y'all are going to either give us good stuff or bad stuff, or y'all going to try to tear us down. So it's not hard doing this. But supporters like that, supporters like Big Millie, supporters like my other girl that was on, supporters that like everybody that's been on this platform tonight talking to me, they get it. They get it. They understand. And it's not all about tearing each other down. It's not all about tearing myself down, tearing the next person down. It's all about growth. And if you can see growth in a person, acknowledge that before you acknowledge their wrongdoings. Acknowledge that before you talk about their personal lives. Acknowledge the fact that they've grown. Don't take away from myself. Don't take away from me that, oh, well, you was just in a fight with Kendra, or you was just throwing chairs last season, or you was just doing that in the third, but I've grown from that. I don't do that anymore. So acknowledge people's growth and acknowledge what people have done to better themselves. Don't always try to tear a person down, because you just never know what a person is going through. And it's a lot of things that y'all don't know about me that I went through at the beginning of this year. And to see that I'm still sitting here today, to see that I didn't give up, to see that I still fought for myself, that I didn't take my own life, that I didn't do half the things that I thought that I was going to do. I didn't do it. I kept going and I moved forward. And I had a great support system. So, yeah. Friend!
Hi!
Hey, what's going on?
Nothing much. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good. How are you? This is my friend from Colorado that's going to help me with some things with Love, Health, and Protection 2022. What's going on, boo?
Nothing much. I just kind of jumped on the live. I haven't caught up on anything. I just got back from Ghana. So
I saw that.
It sounds like, there were some moments on this episode, and I wanted to thank Contessa for talking about men being vulnerable. I just had this conversation with my husband and his friends while we were in Ghana, and even in their tradition, men don't cry. And I was just telling them the problem that we have is that we shame people for showing their feelings, and I wish there was a way we could get around that. I think I've said this before on live with TTB, just kind of like about Black men dying early because they don't have outlets. I mean, if you can't be vulnerable with me, who are you going to be vulnerable to? And I was just telling my husband, mental health has really become more of a topic in the Black community. And I'm just hoping that that's something that we can continue to have. No one is perfect, and everyone should be able to be themselves and be vulnerable and not feel judged about it. So I just wanted to step on and just thank Contessa for bringing that, to the table, and also, just congratulating you on being vulnerable, and showing that side. It's not easy, but, I think that's just a part of reality, and that's just keeping it real. And sometimes we just need to see those things.
Well, thank you, Rakisha. I appreciate it. And I just want to let everyone know that it's out there listening. Again, regardless if you're a gay man or a straight man, you're still a man. And crying does not demasculate you. Like it doesn't. You're not less masculine if you cry. It's okay to cry because it's people out here that haven't cried. Let me tell y'all, my granddad passed away in 2019. No, 2020. He passed away at the beginning of 2020, right when COVID first was doing its thing. No, I'm lying. It was 2019. It was 2019. But when I see my dad cry for the first time I ever seen in my life, he was just like, I need to go have a moment by myself because I'm in my feelings. And for him to say he was in his feelings, that broke me down to like the pits of my soul because to never see a man like that cry, but for his emotions to be that heavy, him like literally get in his car and drive away and just go ride and sit to himself to cry, like,
yes,
it broke me. It broke me. And I want y'all to know, like, you don't have to hide it. You can, if you got a child, if you got a mama, a daddy, a cousin, cry to somebody that you trust. You don't have to sit there holding him because that's why people are out here pulling guns and shooting up damn schools where kids go to school because they have so much in them that they don't feel like they have nobody to talk to. That's why all the corruptness is going on in the world because people feel like they don't have nothing to talk to. So their outlet is to take it out on other people. And that's why people are dying left and right because people are sick in the head but with all the things that they've endured in their life.
Right. I was telling my husband that I was just kind of like, I understand your tradition. It's not just your tradition as an African man. This is just what we have exposed in the Black community. But this might sound so sick, and I'm going to say this, but when a Black man cry, I know he's hurting because Black men don't cry. Men struggle with their emotions in general. But when a Black man cries, it's like something has been broken. And this might sound a little sick too. Well, now that wasn't the sick part. That's the part I wanted you to hear. But I was like, damn, y'all, it kind of, it's kind of sexy depending on who you are. When a woman sees you cry, that brings more to you. I ain't saying y'all here crying. It definitely just it's like when a Black man calls a woman or a Black woman a bitch, the room gets silent. You know what I mean? Like it gets very, very silent. It's very powerful. I'm not sure why. So I'm just like, just be you. You know what I mean? Just be you. And I know it's not easy, but I think the more that we continue to make this normalized, the more we'll see. And I'm just hoping that Black men will be vulnerable enough to allow us in and to help them. You know what I mean? Like we all cry, we all have our moments. So I'm gonna get off my soapbox. But it's been great talking to you. We'll definitely catch up soon. And
definitely.
Hey to cousins. And I wish everybody a good evening.
Thank you so much, Rakisha. I'll talk to you later, okay, babe?
All right, bye.
Bye. I want to say something now because and I know y'all told me not to read the mess in the comments. And Miss Alicia McLaughlin, or whatever your name is, it said, child, y'all worship this narcissistic, messy queen. Let me tell you, baby, I asked my therapist, was I a narcissist? Because I wanted to know because I looked up the definition. I was like, nah, that's not me. And he said, I'm not. He said, because I take accountability and I do the things that I'm supposed to do. So, baby, before you try to call, it be the people calling you what they want you to be when they really are that person. So, baby, you need to check yourself and not check me. Boom. Do we have anybody else in the comments, and Dario, that wants to get on before I do my big premiere really quickly? Oh, regardless if she said not me, still, because I ain't a narcissist. I ain't like that comment. And Dario, anyone else? So there's no one else in the chat. So before we put it on the screen, I want to say this. This year has been an amazing year for us. Chasing Reality has brought us so many different opportunities, so many different things. And being a person that has vowed himself to push himself hard and to work, I want to thank Andario especially for thinking of me for this project and referring her to me, myself and Nick, and the rest of the people that he referred them to. So this month I am a brand ambassador for Key Essentials, which is a brand here in Atlanta. She has a lot of great following on Instagram, and I will be me and Nick and my friend, the hair physician, Santana's best friend, which is my friend as well, my brother, not my friend. We are the Pride Month campaign for this year. We will be on billboards in Atlanta starting next week. So if you live in Atlanta and you are driving through the city, you're driving through Perimeter Mall area, if you're driving through the South Side, check out your billboards, all the digital billboards, because we will be on the billboards in Atlanta. And Dario, if you have those pictures, I would love for you to put those up because you will get to see me in a light that you've never seen me before. I don't wear makeup. I'm never beat down. I'm never, whatever. But I did this because it's Pride Month. And also, she will be giving 50% of the proceeds of the money that we do collect this year to my HIV awareness program. And yes, we will be doing these things. And that's that. Dario, do you have that picture that I sent you of the one of me and the one that Nick had? I don't know. But yes, these are our pictures. We will be on billboards Pride Strong, Key Essentials Beauty. Make sure you go shop Key Essentials Beauty. And if you do shop, make sure you use the QR code TROY to have all proceeds go to my HIV awareness organization, as well as events, Love, Health, and Protection, that will be back this year, December the 1st, 2022 on World AIDS Day. If all hearts and minds are clear, as the church folks would say, I just want to say thank you guys for tuning in tonight and being here tonight with me. You guys have been amazing. Some of the comments were messy. Some of the comments were shady towards the girl. But at the end of the day, the only thing we can do is grow, baby. Oh, Dario, I hear the music. Well, Dario, is the music supposed to be playing for you? But anyway, I don't know if y'all can still hear the music, but I do want to say, like I said, thank you guys for tuning in. I appreciate each and every one of you for doing what you did here tonight. And yes, so my last thing I want to say is, y'all already know what it is. It's the Boom. It's the Big Dog. It's Tag Did It. A 3-season vet sitting here in front of you on Chasing Reality, the live after show. This is Talk Live Wednesdays with Tag, and we are in the group chasing and chatting and doing all the things of the things. We ask that you continue to watch us each and every Wednesday at 8 o'clock p.m. And then, Dario, thank you for staying up so late and listening to me run my mouth. I know you're tired and ready to go. I love you guys so much. I appreciate you guys so much. You guys are amazing. And just continue to support us. And before you decide to give a negative comment, think about what that comment can do to a person and how that comment can make that person feel. More positivity and less negativity. Love you guys. See you guys later. And make sure you tune in to Chasing Atlanta next week for the second half of our camera trip. Love you guys so much. Boom.
Next time on Chasing Atlanta.
I do feel like our friendship was kind of a little altered because of this situation. I couldn't talk with nobody else. Right. But I.
He's coming into this room because he wants to front and put on the fucking show. At the end of the day, me and Cameron were never fucking. At the end of the day, we were fucking. They were. And that's on period.
They were.
Oh my God, this looks so good.
Cameron, you have had a lot to say.
Oh, shit.
I feel like people choose to get shit started.
Yeah, because of your question. I'm gonna hit up my counselor. I'm gonna hit up Aunt, and we gotta figure this thing out. Because if it don't work today, I'm not sure what's gonna happen in the future.
Follow me through.